Good morning and welcome to Positively Milwaukee. We're beginning a new year, and of course we have faced a period of deep divisions and violence. It's been a sad week, but right now we're going to take a break from all of the turmoil and reflect on those who hold our future, the youth. So this morning we're going to meet a senior at South Milwaukee High School who reminds us that often young people have a lot of space in their heart for the less fortunate, and that should give us all a heavy dose of optimism. During a year when we lived through a global pandemic, social distancing, and virtual learning, a 17-year-old high school student looks beyond herself.
She's not afraid to back down from a challenge.
Maddie McCarty became like a teacher. Her lesson plan, love.
She's just overall a good person.
McCarty, who is now 18, inspired the South Milwaukee community to support those in need.
At the beginning of the pandemic, I felt I was a little sad. My school was canceled, proms canceled, tracks canceled. And then I kind of just took a step back and I thought, there's a lot of people who have a lot more problems than I do. People are losing their jobs and they don't know how they're gonna get food for their family.
So McCarty raised money for this place, South Milwaukee Human Concerns. The Food and Clothing Bank has served thousands of residents facing hard times. And with the pandemic, the need is great.
I got an email from her saying, hey, Dr. Flagg, I'm thinking about doing this food drive for South Milwaukee Human Concerns. And I think, and I said, yep, not a problem, go for it. I'm thinking maybe she raised a couple $1,000s.
Maddie quickly learned a young girl from a small town can do big things with an organized GoFundMe page.
It was really amazing. We had some people donate, like Brian Anderson from the Brewers. He ended up donating some money. Then we ended up raising over $16,000 just with the GoFundMe. And it was just incredible. We ended up having the food drive and we collected over 2,000 food items as well.
South Milwaukee rallied for the less fortunate.
It was really amazing to see all the different people. There was different school clubs, different sports were donating. There was little groups of elementary school teachers were pooling their money and donating, and there was teachers, administrators, and it was really incredible to see that.
Well, it wasn't like she got a bunch of big corporate donations. She really didn't get any of those. So this is all the people in the community coming together.
Maggie is more than a community volunteer. Her academics, well, let's just say she got a perfect score on her ACT. Principal Jeff Flagg shares a secret.
She had a 35 on her first on a practice test that we gave here, and I kind of pulled her aside and I said, I think we need to go for the perfect score. And I said, because it may open more doors for you. It's not really one point. It's different when you get a perfect score. I said, so let's just see. I said, you're going to have doors open that you don't know that are going to open. She said, okay. So about 2 months later, she went and took the test and she got a perfect score.
Maddie's parents both teach at South Milwaukee High School, and they say their younger daughter has always gotten high marks for compassion.
She really loves animals too, so that it kind of translates over into people too. She has she's a vegetarian, and she has a strong feeling for animals, so that's always been that way. And I don't know, it's just a natural thing. She's kind and she's humble, and she's just really we talked how lucky we were. It's how to have to discipline our kids. Well, we didn't really have to very much, so that's nice.
So what's the secret to raising teenagers making the grade in class and in life?
I do think just supporting them in their own path to becoming a good student, I think is probably the best thing you can do. Make sure that they feel cared for and safe and loved, and then you're probably going to have a lot of success at the end that way.
I would love to go to med school someday and become a doctor. And that way, I can help people.
But I figure this National Honor Society student has to have a few faults.
She likes to stay up late, so I'd be like, Maddie, you gotta get to bed. And she takes obnoxiously long showers.
That's what I would say, long showers.
If that's the worst thing, the McCartys are blessed. And if Maddie McCarty is any indication of the youth of today, our country's future will pass a crucial test.
I don't think she scratched the surface really on what she's capable of, which I think is really exciting. And I'm a strong believer that we got to get kids to dream. We got to get kids to push the boundaries of what they believe they can do. And most of the times when they believe, if we get them to believe they're going to do something, they're going to do it. I worked with a lot of kids in 25 years. She's one of the very, very, very top. Very top.
And we need a story like Maddie's this week, that's for sure. If you'd like more information about South Milwaukee Human Concerns, we do have a link to its Facebook page on our website, tmj4.com.